Yes, everybody, welcome back in the building. It is the AFCON final watch along. Here we go, Morocco against Senegal. And I have to say, let me know in the building who you guys are supporting, how you're feeling ahead of this one. Look at the fans, bro, in the build-up. This means so much to both nations. And I gotta be honest, this is one of them games where I really would be happy for both sides. And the reason obviously is for Senegal is because of SADIO Mane. He's one of my favorite Liverpool players, an absolute legend. But then on the other hand, I've been to Morocco many times in my life because I love Morocco. My family loves Morocco just to visit. We would go on holidays. And the people there are so nice. And they also haven't won AFCON in many, many years. And the fact that they haven't won AFCON in many years and that they're hosting it too makes me also think, you know what, this would also mean so much to Morocco because Senegal just recently won it. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of on both sides in terms of deciding, you know, which team to support, but I just want a great game. And yeah, guys, let me know who. I see a lot of Moroccos in the building, to be fair. Are you guys saying Morocco because you're Moroccan or because it's being hosted in Morocco? What are we saying? Mohammed says this might be the last AFCON of players like Mendy, Mane, and Gay. We need it to win it for them. Yeah, no, that's something that is true about that point. Sadio Mane, like I said, one of my favorite players, one of my favorite ever Liverpool players. Sadio Mane, he already announced it's his last AFCON. That it is absolutely his last AFCON. So maybe I'm leaning towards Senegal. Yeah, like Tommy says, I'm going for Senegal for Mane. You know what? I think I've already been convinced there. I think I've already been convinced. So we're gonna say Senegal versus Morocco live. Here we go, guys. Here we go. I'm choosing Morocco to support our Real Madrid underrated gem, says Solan Brahim Diaz. Bro, he's been arguably the player of the tournament so far. But you know what we can expect from Sadio Mane? He's a big game player. Will Brahim Diaz also be a big game player? Because when you look at his stats this tournament, of course, they've been outstanding. But here's where it really, really matters. Who's going to step up in the final? You know, Morocco haven't lost a game this AFCON. They've been outstanding as well. So probably, would you guys agree Morocco are slightly favorites also because they're playing at home? I probably would say they're slight favorites. Coconut says 2-2 and Morocco wins on pen. So you're saying drama tonight. I would like that. Glock, nice to see you. Says, hi, Leo. Hope you're doing great. Hoping for a Senegal win. Sadio deserves it. Bro, the more you guys are talking about Sadio Mane, the more I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to be for Senegal tonight. Who's in the back of this Liverpool shirt? I ain't got nobody on the back of this Liverpool shirt. I should get someone on the back. Should have been Mo here. I mean, to be fair, yes, Ryan, because I love Mo, but we all watched that Egypt-Senegal semifinal, and Senegal absolutely dominated. Let's be real. Even all Egyptians would agree that Senegal was deserving of that win in the semi, you know, even if it was scoreline-wise close. Otrok says, hi, big fan, big up, Otrok. Who are you supporting? Elena's in the building. Please, Senegal win from Nigeria. I'm going to start a poll, actually, to see who you guys are supporting. Ahmad, nice to see you. What up? Hope everything is well. There's a bit of an argument in the building. Can you try to stop it? What argument? I don't see any argument in the building. All right, let me do a poll. Okay, I want to see who you guys are supporting in the building, because I think this could be a pretty close one, actually. I'm curious to see. Who are you supporting? Here we go. Oh, here we go, guys. The game has officially kicked off. The game has officially kicked off. I'm going to put the ball movement for you guys. Here we are. Listen to the boo or the whistles or boos when Senegal have possession. This is what I mean. Morocco have to take advantage of the fact that they're playing at home. And look, the fans are literally whistling, booing, just extremely obviously trying to put the Senegalese players off. But imagine how much of an edge that can... It's like playing at home. You're always going to have that edge. And here it's even more intense in some ways because it's a final. So imagine how desperate Morocco is to win it. Like, it's going to be a big party. It's going to be... What's for sure is if Morocco wins, knowing the energy of Moroccans, bro, it's going to be a big party tonight in Morocco. If they win. Coming back to the live at halftime, I hope we will be winning by then. But now it's time to watch the game. Yes, bro. Previous comment, Leo. Hold on. Hey, Leo. I didn't see. Guys, I can't get into the drama in the building, guys. I can't get into that. That's... Manus, I can't see your comment, though. Because, guys, right now we got to focus on the game. We got to focus on the game. What I'm trying to find is... Oh, yeah. Ooh, dangerous there. Manu says, good evening, Leo. How are we feeling about yesterday? What a nightmare week for us. Gay to City. Here we go. And we drew to Burnley at Anfield. I know, it's bad. It's bad. That's why tonight it's going to be great because it's not going to be Liverpool vibes at all. It's going to be just great AFCON vibes. And rooting for our boy SADIO Mane because he's one of the all-time Liverpool greats. So we want the best for him, no matter what. Liverpool rate is insane. Mateta is also leaving. Is Mateta leaving? Where would he go to? I feel like Crystal Palace is a good club for him. He's in the French national team right now. Arthur says Senegal probably will lose, but I'm still supporting Senegal. Okay, let me just see the poll, guys. I started the poll. I see 56% of you guys are saying you want Senegal to win, 44% Morocco. What happened, Glock? People are spamming hate messages on me. Glock, what did you originally say? I want us to be focusing on the game, you guys. Here we go. Senegal in the attack. Is that going to be a free kick? Nope. Referee says it's nothing. And Senegal win it back already. Oh no. Yep. Senegal win it back. That's not a free kick, is it? Referee says advantage is played. Dear Yoon says, I'm so sad that Liverpool couldn't get Gehi in time. I don't know if it's spelled as... Yeah, Gehi. But hope we find another center back. Fingers crossed. Yeah, dear Yoon. I think we need more than just a center back too. Seriously. Now Morocco has the ball. Sadio Mane. Mane is world class. Absolutely. Shout out to you, Seb. Bro, you can't spam though. I'm gonna put on the slow mode. I forgot to. Hold on. Let me put on the slow mode. Sadio on the left. Sadio Mane. Oh, look at the way he... Bro, you know what? I'm gonna say it right now. From the little amount of time I've seen Sadio AFCON, bring Sadio Mane back. I don't even care, bro. We need a left winger. Bring him back. Bring him back for half a season and then we figure out our winger situation in the summer. But bro, I would take Sadio Mane. I would take him back. He's an absolute legend. Rocky boy, I'm sorry. Because I think this could be I think this should be a great game. I hope we get a relatively early goal because it would just open up the game, you know? Here we go. It's a corner for Senegal. Torch! Oh my god, how did Senegal not score there? What a chance. It was such a great corner and what a save from... Oh my god, what a save. What a save. Oh my god, I thought that was the 1-0 for Senegal. It's a header towards the back post. Bro, what a save from Banu. What a save towards the back post. I just said early goal. It's a free kick for Morocco. Instinct from the keeper, bro. Unbelievable. Yeah, Manus. All we can focus on is ourselves right now, and we're not getting the job done ourselves. That's the thing, you know. Who do you think the man of the match in this game will be? I gotta say SADIO, bro. I was just speaking about him. I rate him so highly. Rocky boy, I don't do shoutouts in videos because in videos it's just about the content itself. But on live streams, I'm happy to give shoutouts. But it's just not something that's fair in it's not something that would fit the content doing it in videos. You know what I mean? Yes, we've nice to see you in the building, bro. How are you? SADIO. Damn, LFC Sam says it's going to go to penalties. I couldn't deal with that stress, bro. Couldn't deal with that stress. Jaden, I'll give you a shout out right now. What's good, Jaden? Y9C. And shout out to you, Box Charlie. That's a free kick? Nah, that's a soft free kick. Oh, I just made some tea. Hi, Mustafa. You'll never walk alone. Big up. Imagine the drama on penalties. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if I could deal with that stress, bro. Oh, let me cover this. 2-1 Senegal. Okay. It's my flooring, David. My floor is made out of wood, so it makes that kind of noise. I'm in France right now. Yeah, I mean, coconut, the thing that helps me not be stressed about planes is the fact that statistically it's a lot more dangerous to get in a car than a plane statistically. And most people take cars all the time. So I think that helps relax you to take planes when you think about statistically, you know. Tommy says we need a center back, a proper 6 and a winger. Do you agree, Leo? Yeah, maybe even 2 center backs, honestly. Maybe even 2. You know? Because I think Joe Gomez could leave in the summer. So, yeah, I think we need a lot of signings. A lot of signings. I actually just did a post on Instagram on Kostas Tsimikas and the fact that he's going to be coming back. It says the report says Kostas Tsimikas is due to return from his loan spell with Roma and may be a backup. Are you going to do a halftime workout? Yes, Aria. I am. He wouldn't come back this January. It would be in the summer. Because his loan spell at Roma didn't go the way he would have wanted either. And then he's only going to have 1 year left on his deal. His deal expires in 2027. So it seems like the plan right now is probably Andy Robertson is going to leave in the summer because he only has 6 months left. And Costas would become the backup for Kirkez. Here we go. It's going to be a free kick for Senegal. Free kick. He could potentially play center back. Big game. All the bars are full tonight with people watching this final. Do you know that I'm going to the Liverpool game against Karabag in the Champions League? Let's go. Thank you, Tommy. Sam, I can't wait because I'm going to the Marseille game on Wednesday. So stay tuned for content around that. Stay tuned for content around the Marseille game. Chill Guy says we should get Bassi. He's strong, fast, and did really well during AFCON. Jaden, thank you very much for your super chat. I appreciate you. Who says, Leo, thank you for being such a humble creator and I always noticing your fans. This is the only way I can say thank you. Nah, by just being in the building, Jaden, and interacting in the building, it really helps, Jaden. So I really appreciate the support. It means the world. Because like I always say, I never would have kept going if you guys didn't show the support. Because this is about all of us being in the building together. That's what this is all about, you know? And creating a space where we like to come together and be positive for one another. You know, that's always what I've believed in from day one. And of course, we're going to have those down moments. But as we all know, those don't last forever. Like even with this situation right now, it's bad right now, right? I think with the quality that we have and the ambitions of this club, either Slot is going to have to leave very, very soon, or he turns it around miraculously and we go on a crazy run. That's what can happen. You know what I mean? So either way, I'd be happy. Whether Slot can somehow turn it around, which I will say at this stage feels very unlikely, but if it's not that, then someone else will come and it'll be a new, you know, chapter. So we'll see. Yes, Coconut, I'm going to do the halftime workout. I just got to stretch before. Stretch the arms. Listen to the whistle, bro. Listen to the noise when Senegal have the ball. Are you guys hearing this? So loud. Yeah, can we get W's in the building for Jaden? Solan, it's hard for me to give score predictions for this. I got no clue. But I'm going to go for 1-1 and then for the game to go to penalties. Will Salah be back for the Bournemouth game? I think so, Max. If I could guess, I think Marseille is going to be too short for him, is my opinion. I don't think he's going to be back for Marseille. But I think Bournemouth, he should be back. So our next Premier League game, and that's away from home. That's away. Morocco on the counter. Morocco on the counter. Really well defended there. They still got the ball here, and there's some space for Morocco. It's on the left-hand side. Really good defending. Really good defending from Senegal. Top defending from Senegal. Leo, do you think we're going to win in the Marseille away one? LFC Sam, it's going to be tough. Marseille are in really good form. And they're a very confident team right now. But the reason I'm confident we can get a result is because we've been doing well in the Champions League. We have. Elena, thank you very much for your super chat. Sending my love as always from Brazil. The best vibes. Big up, Elena. I want W's in the building for Elena too. Bro, this stadium is so loud. Will Liverpool sell Konate? Definitely not. But there's a chance he leaves on a free. Because remember, I spoke about Robbo earlier. Konate also has 6 months left on his deal. Oh, let me cover this up. Sar, who's 20 years old. Mohamed, we'll keep an eye on him tonight. 20 years old and he's doing a good job replacing Koulibaly. Yeah, that's a big miss though. Imagine Senegal's captain missing out in the final because he picked up a yellow in the last game against Egypt. Tildi says, I beg that Sadio Mane wins it for Senegal. It would be beautiful. I'm not even watching the game and I hear the whistles through your mic. Can you hear? Wait. Just whistles. Anytime Senegal have the ball. Oh yeah, we fell. Hold on. Let me check. My dinner. Ooh. Wifa went for a healthy dinner. Shout out to Wifa. This is what you're having for dinner. That's healthy. Potato, carrots. Are you vegetarian? Or you're just not having meat tonight? Or any... That looks good. Alinus. Is it you, Alinus? Are you in the building right now, Alinus? Alina says, which player do you miss the most between Diaz, Darwin, Mane, and Firmino? For me, Firmino. It's not even close. Damn, 56%. More of you guys went for Diaz. For me, it's Bobby without, and it's not even close. Here we go, Senegal. Senegal on the left-hand side. SADIO. You went to the Burnley game? LFC Sam, how was the atmosphere? I don't even really like vegetables, really? Leo, I have a job interview in a week. Do you have any tips? Malek, good luck for your job interview. Can I ask what job it's for? Bro, I love all vegetables. I gotta be honest. I don't think there's a single vegetable I don't like. I don't think there is. Glock, thank you very much for the support as well. Who says, always sending my love from India to Leo in the community. I love you all so much. Big up, bro. We appreciate you, bro. It is loud. It was loud. That's what we like to hear. No, Sam's talking about Anfield yesterday. I mean, we played well in the first half. I remember being really happy, but that's not good enough. It can't just be we're playing well in the first half. It's the entire game. Go12 says, I miss Coutinho, bro. I saw a video today of Coutinho. Look at this. That I had to post. It's a beautiful video of him doing a celebration. Look. Look. And he just sits like that. And then with a crown on his head. And he looks like he's really enjoying his football back in Brazil. Sometimes my girlfriend makes me dinner too. You like cauliflower? Yes. Bro, I'm telling you, there's not a vegetable I don't like. Leo Saar is a Chelsea player, but he's out on loan at Strasbourg. Oh, then we're definitely not getting him. Bro, I think they spent like 65 million. They're trying to sign this young French center back that plays for Rennes right now, Chelsea are. And they've already agreed personal terms with him. He's somebody that Liverpool have been linked with, by the way, that I would have wanted from what I heard about him. He's apparently an outstanding talent, 20 years old. But apparently Rennes are asking for 65 million euros. It just tells you what the market is like. It tells you what the market is like. The Vicar says, imagine if Thiago and Coutinho played with each other, bro. Imagine them two at Liverpool together. But Wirtz, honestly, Thiago and Coutinho are up there with the most technical players we've had in the Premier League era. But I think Wirtz is up there too. Wirtz is really up there too. Wirtz, you saw those moments yesterday where he just got around players. Solen says, is there any foods you don't like? Yeah, I'm not really into sweet things. There's a lot of sweet things I don't like. Like, I don't like cinnamon. I don't like... I don't like fried things, really. I don't like when things are fried. But nah, I don't think there's anything I dislike, otherwise in foods. Like, I'm not a fan of cake. A lot of sweet things I don't like. And that I'm lucky for because I definitely don't have a sweet tooth. Leo, my job is aerospace software engineering for Rolls-Royce. That's so... Are you kidding me? Guys, listen to this job interview that Malek is having. Aerospace software engineering for Rolls-Royce. Bro, that sounds... I cannot give you advice for that. I'm sorry. That sounds way smarter than what I'd be capable of having an interview for. Malek, I don't see how I can give you advice because... That's beyond me. I gotta be real. But if there's anybody in the building that would have advice, then let him know. Don't like fried things, don't like cake. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. Ooh, is that going to be... It's a free kick for Morocco. It's a yellow card as well. The Vicar says, I love fried chicken. I have had some fried chicken I like, to be fair. But I think I prefer even just regular chicken. Tommy says we had 32 shots with I know, it's crazy. It's crazy, but Tommy, the problem is this has happened so many times this season that we can't say we were unlucky. I'm not willing to use the word unlucky for yesterday. Ahmad, big up. What's up? Do you think Pep Linders will be a Liverpool manager? No. Were you stressed about what? Look at the Moroccan fans, bro. Leo, do you have a daily morning routine? If so, I would love to know what it is. Malek, yeah, I mean, one of my actually resolutions for the new year, and I've been able to keep it up, and I know I'm going to be able to keep it up, is I used to have the habit of when I would wake up, I would go on my phone pretty much immediately just to get started with the day. So check WhatsApp messages, start working, get on emails and everything. And it just meant like I would start the morning in a bit of a hurry where I would just like get the coffee going, baff, bam, bam, bam. And something I wanted to change is just slowing down. And that could mean waking up slightly earlier, slowing down and not checking my phone the first 15, 20 minutes of the day. And that might not sound like a lot, but it makes a big difference to not do that at the beginning of the day. And instead, I'll journal every morning. And I'll do some breathing exercises just to slow down. And then when I have my first sip of coffee, ooh, that was a dangerous pass. I'll slowly have it. And even just starting out the day like that, slowing down a little bit, for me, really helps with perspective. It's those little things. And again, it doesn't sound like a lot because we're talking about 15, 20 minutes here, but I found it makes a big difference. Solan, Wirtz has been outstanding. But even before, it's true, in the final third, he's been more decisive. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, Wirtz has been outstanding. Bro, Senegal is growing here in this game. It's played towards the left-hand side. They need to get SADIO more involved. They need to get SADIO more involved in the game. Leo, what do you say about Wirtz's improvement? Bro, I think he's just getting more used to this league. But you could see from the start that the quality was there. Now he's just been more decisive, as we're talking about with the numbers. You know what I mean? Leo, I'm going to the Marseille game. Let's go. Arthur, my favorite video game of all time is Football Manager, but I had to stop because of how addicted I got. It's quite bad when carrots make me want to throw up. Oh, God. Is that the carrots you're having now, Wifa? Thanks, Lee. I'm going to try to do that too. I noticed how I just lay in bed for like 30 minutes, then the rest of my morning doesn't feel great. Exactly. And I think those habits that we have in the morning can really then decide our day. Because if we don't have a good start to the morning and we start off the day kind of in not our best energy, I find that can snowball for the rest of the day. And like you said, sometimes you open your phone and all you want to do is to check one message, but then you end up spending 30 minutes because there's different things you check. You might open social media and then you see videos and then you just like, you know, then you just don't control the situation anymore, you know? I'm going on tour at Anfield. When are you going? Rumena. One thing's for sure is it can't go on like this. Yeah, Marnus, absolutely. Really? Wifa, I love carrots. I love carrots. Shout out to you, Jabril, in the building. Going to a Liverpool Legends match? Yeah, this kit. Alyssa, I love this one. Because green is one of my favorite colors. And because I also just wanted to show some love for Sadio Mane, I don't have a Senegal jersey. But for me, this is the best I could find because I knew they were wearing green tonight. Leo, do you know I Show Speed? Because he's in the stadium. I don't know him personally, but of course I know the streamer, bro. He's about to hit 50 million subs, I think. The Vicar, thank you very much for your support. How do you like your new apartment, by the way, the Vicar? Coconut, you haven't missed too much, honestly. Like, this is the thing with finals. It's often like this. But I'm not, and it's not to say there isn't quality there because both teams, I think, are really good. But more, it's such a big occasion that I think teams take less risks. And therefore, there's less big opportunities, you know? But that's in a lot of finals. I'm going to head off. Dear Yoon, have a great stream. Take care, Leo and chat. Much love, everyone. Much love, dear Yoon. Have a good rest of your night. You're allergic to salmon, bro. I'm sorry. I love salmon. Thanks for the advice, Leo. I'm also still reading The Power of Now you suggested. It's been really eye-opening for me, honestly. You helped me become less lazy, and I wanted to thank you. Thank you, Malek. I appreciate your message. Yeah, that book for me helped so much, but it just shows that for me it's like if you saw the video I made, damn, Koulibaly doesn't look happy that he can't be involved in it. It's something that I know is hard to work on every single day. Like there's many days I struggle to find that moment to really slow down. But like I said, I find that something that's easier to control is the mornings. And I think, yeah, you can always try to find those 15, 20 minutes in the day. Leo, what's up, man? I'm rooting for Senegal tonight, says Reflex Expert. I think I am too for SADIO. But I was saying I would also be happy for Morocco because they haven't won AFCON in so long. And they're also hosting. So imagine the scenes in Morocco tonight if they win. Have you seen James's story where he raged in 3 story posts about how bad Man City are against United? I didn't see. I don't really look at Instagram stories, actually. Are you going to watch Norway versus France in the World Cup? Oh, bro, I would love to, but I don't know if I can go to the World Cup. And I don't know if I'll be able to get tickets for the World Cup. If it's possible, I would like to, but... Reflex expert. I mean, it's not Mo's fault, but you know how a lot of people are saying Mo is made out to be the scapegoat, this and that. I think Cody Gakpo, and it's not to defend Cody Gakpo because he's definitely not been good enough, but I genuinely think Cody Gakpo's gotten 10 times more hate than Mohamed Salah this season, if I had to say for a Liverpool player. But nobody defends Cody Gakpo because he's obviously not a legend like Mohamed Salah is. But I think overall, I would never point to any individual, whether Mo, whether Cody, whether whoever you want to name. There's a real issue, and I think it's a mental issue, it's a system issue. There's so much right now that's not right. And like I said, when we say it can't go on like this, the good news is I genuinely believe that, but more so in the summer. As in, if Slot doesn't fix up from now until the end of the season, he's going to go, and we'll have someone new like Alonso, which would be exciting. But if he does fix up, he'll keep his job and get a new contract. So either way, I think we have to believe as Liverpool fans that by the summer, we'll have a solution. And that's either, like I said, Slot improving, which seems very unlikely, let's be real, or we bring in a new manager. You know what I mean? Tommy says, you're going to do any watch-alongs for the World Cup? Yes, for sure. For sure. I'm very excited. Guys, would you say the best chance of the game was in the early stages when there was the header at the back post for Senegal and Banu made the save? Would you guys say that's the best chance of the game so far? Damn, look at the Senegalese fans. Beautiful. It still proves that he... Yeah, I agree with you, but even if Slot improves, it still proves that he's inconsistent. I don't know. I kind of disagree with that, Reflex Expert. We've had so much going on this season that for me, if we see significant improvement, it would say something. And if he was able to overcome like the real down moments we had this season, it would improve him so much as a manager. So, nah, I mean, like I said, though, it's very unlikely if we're being realistic. But I'm just saying it's always possible. In football, it's always possible. For example, it's always possible that we could still win the Champions League this season. Very unlikely. But you know what? Did you guys... Actually, I want to see in the chat if you guys saw this stat too. Did you guys see this stat yesterday that was going around saying, and I actually included in my video this morning, that this is the first time that we failed to beat a promoted side since the 1980-81 season. It's the first time we failed to beat a promoted side at Anfield. Sorry, this is at Anfield. So the first time we failed to beat a promoted side at Anfield since the 1980-81 season. Let me know in the chat if you guys saw that stat yesterday or today when I made the video. Oh, Mane. Dispossessed. Yes, I've seen it. Okay, goal 12. So this morning I was just curious. You know what I did? Because I saw that stat. Yeah, I saw that. Disappointing. Okay, guess what, guys? I went into that season, 1980-81. I wanted to do a little bit of research. We finished 5th that season in the league, which is not good, right? We finished 5th in the league. Okay? So if I told you guys we're gonna finish 5th in the league this season, we'd probably say, yeah, that's possible because we're so inconsistent in the league. But guess what? In that season, we still won the Champions League. We won the European Cup. So in that season where everybody was drawing that stat that we failed to beat those promoted sides, we won the European Cup in 1981. I'm just saying, it just shows in football, you never know. And in the Champions League, we have actually looked good this season, apart from the PSV game. That was absolute shambles, but otherwise. And the Olympiacos goal wasn't great. So 2 games weren't great, but we had a lot of good wins in the Champions League. Like Real Madrid, Atleti, Inter. You know what? I wouldn't mind finishing 5th if we won the Champions League. Exactly. But that's what I mean. Everybody was drawing that stat. So this morning, like, it really brought a big smile to my face when I looked and I was like, damn, we won the European Cup that year. So it shows you could be really inconsistent in the league, which clearly we were. And yet, we won the European Cup because it's in Liverpool's DNA. I'm just saying, no, Garvin, I'm saying it's very unlikely, but I'm just saying it's possible. Just like in 2005 when we won the Champions League. Do you guys want to guess where we finished in the league? I checked this stat too, by the way. In 2005 when we beat AC Milan in Istanbul, we finished 5th in the league as well. 5th in the league. So I'm just saying, you can be extremely inconsistent in your league. You can be extremely inconsistent in your league and still win the Champions League. It's just my point. And again, very unlikely, but twice that I've checked in our history, we finished 5th, which is something I unfortunately think could happen for us this season, and we still won the European Cup. That's all I gotta say. Mic drop. Exactly, Tommy. 5th. We finished 5th in 2005. Senegal. Oh my God, what a save from the keeper. Senegal was through on goal, 1v1. What a save. Nah, bro, this keeper's too good. This keeper's too good. Look at that beautiful through ball. And the Everton attacker, 1v1. Look at this. What a save with his foot. Oh la la. Senegal should be 1-0 up if it wasn't for Banu. For the Moroccan keeper. See, Glock, who's an Arsenal fan, says Liverpool can win the Champions League. How is Mane playing? He hasn't been that involved in the game. I think that's been one of Senegal's problems. But to be fair, Senegal have had the 2 best chances of the game so far. That was definitely the best chance of the game so far. And otherwise, from a corner, Bonu also made a great save. So I think Senegal definitely has looked like the team that's more. They've looked more likely to score. Kareem, nice to see you in the building. Nice to see you, Kareem. Good luck tomorrow for school. What about the FA Cup? That's obviously, we're still in that too. But obviously, the Champions League is the biggest one by far. If you told me right now Liverpool finishes 12th place, but we win the Champions League this season, I would take that in a heartbeat. I would actually finish 17th this season. No, we can't do that anymore, actually, because we've gone too many points. But if you told me we finished in the bottom half of the table, but we won the Champions League, I would say yes right now in a heartbeat. I would say yes, and I would sign a contract right now. What a save when you look at the replay. I think Bayern and PSG will win the Champions League. The other teams have been very consistent, right? I mean, yes, reflex expert, but like I said before, in the European Cup, there's been winners in the past who haven't been in crazy form domestically and they could still win it. And I just named Liverpool twice. Like I said, in 1981 when we did it, and in 2005. So, obviously unlikely, but you can't count it out. Haven't settled well to the new apartment? No. The Vicar, have you taken them out as much as you usually do? So you think it's just the apartment? Leo, I'm gonna join you on your workout. Let's go. Oh, what a chance for Morocco. What a chance. Spend. By the way, the Liverpool U17s beat the Arsenal U17s 7-0 this weekend. Did you guys see? That's why I have a gut feeling we'll win the Champions League. Bro, imagine. Yeah, like I said, I would happily finish bottom half. Because obviously when you win the Champions League, you qualify for it too. So you wouldn't have that worry. You know what I'm saying? How many shots has each team had so far in the game? Leo, what row are you? I don't know exactly yet. I haven't downloaded the ticket yet. Sam, I haven't downloaded the ticket yet. You were saying how many shots? I told you, yeah, for me, Senegal have had the better chances. So Senegal have had 2 shots on target and Morocco none. While Senegal have had 3 shots in total and Morocco 2. But as you see, the shots from Senegal are actually testing the goal. They can't have water or food, otherwise they... To be fair, a meat diet is good, but that's not what I'm on. Are you eating less meat? Leo, I'm moving to Liverpool. Let's go. Sufyan, I love it. Where were you living before now that you're moving to Liverpool? Congrats, Vex. Changed my mind, swapped the vegetables for steak. So you're making steak tonight. I should ask James if you got any did you get any... I'm currently living in Birmingham. Okay, so it's not far. It's only like a 2-hour drive, right? Here we go. It's about to be halftime. To meet 3 players of your choice? LFC Sam, is that for when are you meeting? You mean Liverpool players? Senegal on the counter-attack. Senegal on the counter-attack. Play to SADIO on the left-hand side. SADIO is on the left-hand side. He cuts in. Oh, it's a corner. It's a corner. Oh, that was a chance on the counter. That was a chance on the counter. SADIO's a bit disappointed there. Well defended. Solon, it's going well, thank you. How's yours been? We're about to do the workout because it's about to be halftime. There's 4 minutes of additional time right now. Weefa, I actually still haven't had dinner and it's 8:45 p.m. right now. Garvid, are you not staying up? Leo, bro, why were you in Iceland for so long last year? I always stay a long time in the summer. I love to spend time in Iceland in the summer because it's really hot in a lot of other countries, and in Iceland it's just a dream in the summer. Before sleep, my routine before sleep is terrible. I usually watch one episode of my favorite show, and I know that's not a good habit. That's something I gotta change. But the problem is, it brings me so much joy. It's this show called Seinfeld that I just love. That it's just like it's how I go to sleep. But I know it would be so much better if I read, for example, before going to sleep. But I'm not gonna lie to you, Malek, that's what I do. Do you think there's still a chance that Slot gets the sacking before the end of the season? Yes, Reflex Expert, absolutely. I mean, if it gets more and more dire, like let's say we go on another run of a bunch of losses, Reflex Expert, then I think he could get sacked this season. Leo, I gotta go to sleep when you start the halftime workout. No. So you can't do the workout with us. Here we go. We got about a minute and a half before halftime. We got Amzi from Iceland. Big up. Luckily, I don't gotta go to school tomorrow, even though it's a Sunday. Let's go, bro. The tempo has to rise in the second half. Like I said, it feels like it's both teams don't want to take risks because it's a final. That's a bad giveaway. Bad giveaway from Morocco. Senegal. Oh my God! Why didn't he pass? Why did he shot? He should have passed it towards the left-hand side. That player had so much more space. Oh my God, Senegal did not take their opportunity there. They really wasted that chance. They really wasted Senegal. They wasted that chance on the counter. It's going to be a corner for Morocco. This is going to be the last chance of the first half. There we are, guys. Halftime whistle. Halftime. Senegal 0, Morocco 0. I definitely think Senegal had the best chances in that first half. Definitely. And the Moroccan keeper really stepped up. Bonu really stepped up. My girlfriend grew up in a different place other than Liverpool. All right, guys. For those of you that want to join, we're going to do a halftime workout to warm up the bodies. Let's do it. And then I'm going to have to pee. Here we go. This is a new tradition. We're going to see a big performance from SADIO in the second half. You best believe. All right, here we go. 11, 12, 15. And now we're going to do 25 sit-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We got the first. Malek, I'm going to do 4 sets of 15 push-ups and 25 sit-ups. Drink water for the first time since yesterday. Bro, you gotta drink water. I'm going to get some water after. Two, 3, 5, 9, 15. Sit-ups time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Woo! Big up. Jalapeno, thank you very much for your super chat. Who says, well, I was not expecting this. Well, in Leo, do 50 warrior sit-ups. What are warrior sit-ups again? Get that core burning. Bro, I feel the core burning, Jalapeno, from my sit-ups already. But thank you. Excited to watch this with the OG squad. Charlotte, we're hoping for a SADIO Mane win. All right, another set coming. Woo! I feel it. Another 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna get some water. Leo, I'm dead. Malek, I feel dead right now. I'm gonna get some water. Charlie, I want to hear your update, by the way, on the LinkedIn messages you sent. I want to hear an update. All right. I'm dead too, Leo. I just learned one of the most difficult dances I ever have. Oh, love that. I'm gonna drink a little water and then we're gonna do last set. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There we go. Woo. I feel the burn. I feel the burn. I feel the burn. We are back in the building and ready for the second half. Malek, I wouldn't even say that. It's more because I do it. Anything that you do every single day just becomes easier over time, you know? But I appreciate this becoming a new tradition on streams because it means we can always work out during the streams. It's even better. So we get to watch football, and work on some fitness, staying active. But you see, right now I feel my heart rate really going. That's definitely really good for you. You know what I mean? You get your blood flowing. Footy bros, what's good? Water yesterday. Oh, good. I try to drink like 3-4 liters a day. Sometimes 5. How much is in one like this? Oh, this is 1 liter exactly of water. This. Wait, Jalapeno, by the way, are you still in the building? Because I was wondering if you went to the Burnley game. Did you go to the last game? Glock says, I'm motivated to work hard from now and improve on my body. Big up, bro. And that might mean 3 push-ups on the first day or something. Like, I think the most important is not to be hard on yourself, but see how every day you can do a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because I notice the more you consistently do it, the easier it feels. Here we go, guys. The players are walking out for the second half. Leo, you have loads of true words. Thank you, Joshy boy. I don't know about that, but thank you, Joshy boy. Oh, the dude from Iceland is back. I miss Burnley. Nah, I wasn't there. Jalapeno, what do you make of this situation, though? What would you do if you were in charge of the club? What would you do? I'm going to dance 19 minutes of K-pop after the live. Leo, I'm motivated now. Yes. That's what I want to do with these halftime workouts. Damn, I got to keep doing them because if I'm motivating even one of you guys in the building, that's beautiful. That's beautiful because staying active is so important. Here we go. Here we go. Senegal is going to get the second half kicked off. Boom. Guys, let me know your predictions. Let me know your predictions. I'm going to stick with my original one. I'm going to stick my original prediction, which is 1-1, and then I think this game goes to penalties. That's my prediction. Jalapeno, thank you very much for the super chat. Who says I would probably bring Alonso in at this point. So you would sack him now, Jalapeno. I definitely think, Jalapeno, what the plan is behind the scenes is see how Slot does till the end of this season. And from now until the end of the season, they're going to assess every single option possible. That's actually, that could happen in the summer. And then in the summer, make that decision. Because, yeah, it's until they find, I guess, the perfect opportunity. Or if they see, oof. Leo, did you work another job before doing content creation? If so, what was it? I had bits. I did a freelance jobs, Malek, but I had like one office job that was for 6 months, and that was one of my main. I mean, it was more of an internship, but still, I was young when I did it. It was at PSG, and I did another one in another place. But I just realized like working in an office was less the type of thing that I would enjoy, while the other interns, for example, loved it. So it wasn't. It was just for my personality. And honestly, when I had those first jobs and I was only like 17, 18, Malek, I realized, damn, I want to take content creation seriously because I know I love it and I want to do something that I love. So I became even more motivated because I really started when I was like 13 or something, but I didn't put a face to the content I was doing. So then I was really motivated because I was like, I really want to try to do it full time, but I know it takes a lot of work. You have to take it really seriously because it's hard. But yeah, I wouldn't say I ever had a proper full-time job like that. But again, it's because when I was young, I had those intense experiences where I was like, I know this isn't for me. So I gotta fight to do what I know I love. Chill Guy says Senegal will win 2-0. Mane will score. Mark my words. I would love a SADIO goal. I would love a SADIO goal. Listen to the whistle. Listen to all the whistling. Is that a free kick? No. Referee says play on. Thank you, Malek. I appreciate your kind words. I appreciate you. But yeah, Malek, I want to start doing more. I want to start doing more long form content, but the thing is doing really good long form content takes time and production and it's a lot to do it on top of everything else, but I would really love to. Because that's something I'm not really doing today. Ryan says my dream job is being a diver in a massive aquarium in Australia. Whoa, that's so. Ryan, do you do what you do diving in the water? I've been watching you for 2 years and love your positivity. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate you. Morocco with what a crucial header. It's gonna be a corner for Morocco. What a crucial header there. Because that was a good cross from the left-hand side. Hakimi's going to take the corner. Here we go, Hakimi. It's going to be another corner for Morocco. Elena says, my dream job is to be a sports journalist, specifically football. Elena, you can do it. I believe absolutely that you can do it. Imagine you covering games, Elena in Brazil. How sick that would be. Or would you want to do it outside of Brazil? Would you want to do it in your country? Morocco in the box. Oh, it's blocked. Bye, Joshi. Have a good night. Take care. Good defending again from Senegal. Leo, what do you think about the Manchester derby? Are United actually back or not? I wouldn't say United are back, but what's for sure is there's a lot of quality players in that United team. And for example, I really understand the frustration of every United fan, because every time, the amount of times I've watched Kobe Mainu and I've been like, he is some player, and he proved it again in the Manchester derby. So that's something that Ruben Amorim, I couldn't understand, because a player of his quality, it doesn't matter your system, you fit them in. You fit them in. Jalapeno says, I really want to be a pilot. Jalapeno, you know, I actually worked with a woman. Shout out to Loch. I worked with her on a project, and she's been a pilot for like 30 years. And she was telling me what it was like being a pilot. She's literally flown all around the world. But after all her years of being a pilot, she wants to stop now, and she wants to do something in like the art world, like theater or documentary storytelling. Because she says, as incredible as being a pilot is, when you do it for so long, the really hard part is you're very often obviously traveling, you're away from home, and it's hard for you to really have like a regular life, you know, because you're away so often. So I think that's the reason she kind of wants to stop. But yeah, she's told me like the adventures she's had and the different landscapes, the different countries she's seen flying, it sounds like a job that's so different to other jobs, you know? Like, it's so distinct, I think. I'm at the stadium watching the game. Ash, how many games do you go to, bro? Are you based in Morocco? Do you live in Morocco? Well, Leo, I wanted to start in Brazil and then go to other countries, specifically England, to cover Liverpool games. Oh, that would be sick. Malek says, guys, your dream job is always possible as long as you work hard and be consistent. Exactly. It really is. Well, no, some I wouldn't say is possible, but like I think you also have to be somewhat realistic with some things, but I would say most is true. But just to give an example, like I really don't think I could be a singer. Like I've got to be like my parents from a young age, and I have the sweetest parents. They would ask me not to sing because it would be painful for their ears. Like genuinely, and I get it. Like it's not my talent. There's some things where you just don't have the talent. You know what I mean? And no matter how hard you work, I don't quite think you can get there for some things. But I agree with you. A lot of things, if you work really hard and you believe and you're consistent, you can make that a reality. I'm a Scouser fan from Morocco. I love that. Yeah, Ferris, that's really cool though. Yeah, no, and she has so many cool stories to tell from being a pilot for 30 years. She has so many cool stories. And she was the best to work with. We were just working on a montage of a documentary about this Buddhist monk, and we were both working on it in like a montage room for editing. Ash says, I'm happy that my country is playing in an AFCON final. Good luck, bro. The atmosphere seems unreal. Wati says, my dream job is to be in the Special Forces or a pilot in the Air Force. Damn. Big up everyone in the building. Yes, Ryan. Coconut, I appreciate that. Famous Coconut, I don't even think famous content creator should be the dream. I think the most important is Coconut is to feel like you enjoy the content that you're making every single day. And that's how I feel. You know what I mean? I really think that's the most important, not the amount of follow. Like obviously you need a certain amount of following to be able to try to make it a full-time thing. But I think the most important is you wake up every single day and you're excited to do it. I think that has to be the main way that you measure it, you know? Gabe says, are you Are you supporting France for the World Cup? Absolutely, bro. Of course. But then again, if you have a passion for singing or a job like that, you can always find a job related to it. True. Yeah, true. You could be an agent for a singer, or you could be a producer. It's true. Senegal in the box. Look, bro, SADIO, I would bring him back in a heartbeat. He still has the pace. I don't know who says Mane doesn't have the pace anymore. Look at the way he still gets in front of players. Look at how he just picked it up in the box here. Look at this. One touch. Bro, he still has the pace, Sadio Mane. I would take him back on a 6-month deal. Yes, please. For a left wing. Here we go. Corner for Senegal. Here we go. Maduka, I'm doing well. How are you? Oh, damn, he tried a bicycle. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. How old is Mane now? I would say probably 33 would be my guess. 33. Let me check. Yeah, 33. Sufyan says, Leo, any advice for me? Because I'm going to start becoming a YouTuber. Like I was saying, I think the most important is you think about something that you know you would get excited to do every single day, because I don't think you can really make it on YouTube because there's just so many, unless it's something that you really work out every single day. There's no like shortcuts. I don't think, Morocco, best chance of the game. Oh my God, how have they not scored there? It was such a great cross into the box. How have Morocco not scored? Brahim cannot believe it. Brahim Diaz. Look at that ball from him. It's such a dangerous ball into the box. And he got a touch to it too. No, sorry, it's Brahim Diaz who had the shot, didn't he? No, he didn't. Never mind. Just wide of the post. So close to the 1-0. So close. Charlotte says, Leo, regardless of results, what do you think of how Slot treats players? To me, squad form comes and goes. I don't entirely blame Slot, but the way he treats Fede, Harvey, and the academy, yeah. I think what's tough, Charlotte, too, is it's like last season when everything was going well, I think he was already like this. Like, to be fair to him, Charlotte, I don't think anything has changed. Where I think he was always just like this brutally honest person, where like even his comments on Harvey, I wouldn't say, I think it's just brutally honest, but because that's just how he is, he's very, very ruthless in the way that he is, which I agree. Especially when things aren't going well, it's like, it really annoys you. And you're like, how are you going to get the group to believe again when you treat some people in the group like that? You know, that's the problem. It's like, how do you bounce back? Whereas with Klopp, we always believed that he would bounce back. But the thing is, I also was someone that was saying when Klopp decided to step down, I was also saying we need somebody who's drastically different to him because he's one in a million. There's no manager like Jurgen. So we needed someone with a different personality. I don't think it would have been smart. A lot of people were saying Thomas Frank, for example, because they were saying, look, he's kind of like a B version of Klopp because he's very charismatic. You know, here, all that. And by the way, look how he's done at Spurs. But so based off of that, I think Slot was the right kind of personality. But I agree, at Liverpool Football Club, I think you just need to be more supportive of your players. Even if maybe it's not what you think, you need to bring the group closer together. And sometimes with those comments, I agree, it feels almost dividing, which is the opposite of what we need right now. But like I said, the only thing I would say is last season, nobody complained. And people were actually saying, look how ruthless he is. He's a winner and all this stuff. And now, obviously, because of how we're doing it, it feels like the polar opposite. But I think both can be true. Is anyone hearing a siren in the stadium? I don't. I don't. I don't hear a siren. Yo, Leo, Zulu mentality. It's been a long time. How have you been, Zulu? Leo, I got my own YouTube. My dream is to be a footballer. I mean, you're living in Saudi? Isn't that the same team, Al Etifak? Isn't that the same team that Stevie G managed? Stevie G. Where Hendo, didn't Hendo go there too? Pretty sure. 1 hour mark with no goals, bro. Both teams are going to be so afraid to make a mistake. But hopefully we do see some goals. Hopefully we see some drama. Can you see us winning the Champions League? Max, why not? Why not believe? Why not believe? Oh, damn. James was at the Villa game. James says he thinks Morocco will win. And it's a big chance for Morocco. What a block! Shout out to my boy James. James, you gotta tell us how Villa lost that game. How did Villa lose to Everton at home, bro? Come on. Apparently, it was a disaster class for Morgan Rogers. That's what I heard. Gerard managed and Hendo was there too. The siren is back. I think Genie was there too, right? I don't hear a siren on mine. I don't hear a siren. Leo, which team are you rooting for? I'd be really happy for both. But I guess slightly leaning towards Senegal because of my love for SADIO Mane. I'm very good. I'm also watching the game. Sadly, my country, South Africa, got knocked out early. Yep. Villa lost. Yeah. Genie was there too. Do you think Liverpool need to focus on Champions League or focus top 3 in the Prem? Bro, we need to focus on both. We do. Because Champions League is still an opportunity for us, but at the same time, if we don't win the Champions League, we still need to finish in the Champions League places. So the reality is we really need to focus on both. We can't just let one go right now because we're still in the Champions League race. Obviously, because we're in 4th place. We're a point ahead of United right now after the draw yesterday. Morocco on the counter. Dangerous cross, and it's going to be another corner. I play center back in your academy. Nice. Damn, so everyone hears the siren but Leo. I think are you talking about just like a lot of players are whistling when Morocco are on the ball, but you're not talking about that, right? You're not talking about that. Dangerous corner from Morocco. Bro. Oh. It's defo a siren? What? Bro, now I'm actually cold. I need to put on some socks. That's a bad injury? Who is it that's injured? Do you know I'm in the Liverpool Academy? What age group, Sam? Turn your volume up, Leo, and listen, okay? Nah, bro, I hear whistles. Those aren't sirens. The whistles are just some fans that are blowing a whistle. Yeah, those are just whistles from the fans. I saw actually pre-match, I saw some of the fans in the stadium and I saw a few had whistles with them. So I definitely don't think it's sirens. It's just whistles. You know? You hear the sirens again? I just hear whistles. I think it's just whistles from the fans, I'm telling you, because that's what I saw pre-match. That fans were able to bring whistles into the stadium. That they're just blowing. It's still 0-0. The atmosphere is intense. This is a final, bro, in their home country. Bro, look at Virgil. Virgil is at the NBA game talking to Thierry Henry right now. Tonight. I think there's an NBA game in London. Look. Damn, Verge. Wait, is the NBA game in London tonight? Does anybody know? Bro, there's going to be so much additional time. There's going to be so much additional time. Damn, look. Look what save the Bono save. Look at what they're... Look. This is what the save they're comparing it to because they're both in big finals. Wait. That's from the first half. Oh, Barca are playing tonight apparently too? Barcelona are playing right now? Looks similar, but one's in the last minute, yeah. And in the World Cup final, to be fair. But still. Wait, who are Barca playing tonight? They're playing Real Sociedad away. And Rafinha is not playing in that one, so that's going to be a big miss for them because Sociedad away is never easy in La Liga. Portugal to win the 2026 World Cup? I don't know, bro. There's so many strong teams. So many strong teams. I can't wait for it. Here we go. We're about to have the corner. Finally. Action returns. Thank you for doing this. Big up, Maru. Thank you for the support. India atmospheres are wild. Here we go. Hakimi's going to take this. Oh, a fight is breaking out in the box before that. Ooh, that's not a good cross towards the back post. Here we go. There's going to be some changes. Ooh, that was risky from Mendy. Risky business. Guys, do you think it's going to go to pens? What are we saying? Do you think it's going to go to pens? Double change here for Senegal. Double change. Oh, triple change. Damn. SAR is coming on. Unfortunately, we Liverpool fans know what SAR is all about. He's a baller. Oh, Real Sociedad scored against Barca. Barca are 1-0 down. Barca are 1-0 down. They're definitely going to miss Rafinha tonight. He's been so good. Massimula says, nah, I don't think Penn's maybe a late winner. Malek, yeah, I play football every Tuesday night. I would like to play more, but right now the only place I go to where I can find a pitch and teams and everything is every Tuesday night. Otherwise, I go on long walks every day. Here we go, guys. It's a 77th minute, but I genuinely think we could have like 10 minutes of additional time. I really think it's going to be a wild number because of that injury. Nah, Rumena, that's the time on my stream. Well, my game, it's the 78th minute and 25 seconds, which is this right here. That's what it is for me. Vision Ape, big up. Can I get W's in the building for Vision Ape, who's become a community support member? Wait, what's your profile pic, by the way? Is it Odegaard? It looks like Martin Odegaard to me. Am I seeing it right, or is it too small, the profile pic? Let's get W's in the building. Nice to see you, Olivia. It says, I see you eating healthy. Yeah. Now you're only going to be eating vegetables, I guess. Because of your love for carrots. Back to flirt. What is going on? Here we go. Change from Morocco. Here we go. Hakimi's going to take the corner. Volley in the box, but it's straight at Mendy. It's straight at the keeper. I had to renew because I was away for 3 weeks without any internet and my card declined. Is it Odegaard though? You didn't answer, did you? Did you say somewhere? No, you didn't say yet. Yes, I do, chill guy. I do. Do you support other Liverpool fans? Bro, Bradley, I think everyone has a right to their opinion. Everyone. The only thing I don't appreciate is when people give a lot of hate to our, like, go over the top to put hate towards our player, manager, whatever, whoever represents Liverpool. That I don't like. Just like when it's too much negativity. But that's just me. It is. How's this game been so far? Decent, but like I even was saying in the first half, I wouldn't change what I said, which is in finals both teams are so desperate to win it that you feel that they don't take that many risks and it just feels safe and you understand why, but it just means sometimes it's less of an exciting game. You know what I mean? And especially now as we get closer to the end, I think they might both want to go for penalties. I mean, we'll see. Julia, I wouldn't really know because I don't really watch other streamers. Favorite championship team? I don't think I have one, honestly. You do FPL? I don't. I used to, but not anymore. Come on. Come on, we want some drama in this game. We want some drama in this game. It might go to extra time. What's poppin'? Let's go. Daily Aura's in the building. Who's more likely to win? I would have said in the first half Senegal, and now I'd say it's 50-50 Daily Aura because Morocco have had some decent chances in the second half. But it looks like it could go to pens. I don't know. Or at least extra time. Did you watch? No, I didn't, Zulu. Unfortunately, I only watched a part of the South Africa-Egypt game. That's the only one I watched of South Africa. And the one that really impressed me, Zulu, is the center back, the 20-year-old center back. He really impressed me. Um, this guy, Mobokazi, this guy who plays for the Orlando Pirates. I say bring him to Liverpool, bro. He definitely has the raw talent. This kid, 20 years old. Mobokazi. He impressed me from just what I saw. Shout out to you. We got Nigerian Scouser in the building. Oh, you're a Swansea fan. Do you remember back in the day when Gylfi Sigurdsson played for Swansea, the Icelander? He was so good in the Swansea days. So good. Mazraoui. Bradley, I did meet Van Dijk. I met Virgil. I met Virgil after we played Newcastle at Anfield. I think it was in 2022. It was after the game. Look at SADIO. SADIO with a great ball towards the right hand side. Senegal have some space here. It's a goal kick for Morocco. Goal kick. More stoppage in play, bro. More stoppage in play. William says Senegal all the way from Nigeria. Do you think Wales will make the World Cup? We have Bosnia and probably Italy. Tough, but we have Wilson and he's cooking. Yeah, and I think Italy have some of their problems, so it's possible. Lily Clips, it's possible. Good night, Sufyan. Do you think a late drama is incoming? I hope so. I think it could, honestly. It's possible. No, the Moroccan player's in tears, bro. 90 plus 11 minutes. You think there'll be 11 minutes of additional time, bro? Oh, big chance. What a strike. Oh, great strike. Big chance. Look who saves it again, guys. Jeez Louise. Bro, now the game's starting to open up. We're starting to see more chances. Guys, let's see. Let's see what your... Oh, yes, Loyola, I do remember. Guys, let me hear your predictions for how many additional minutes. I think it's going to be 10. 10. 10 minutes of additional time. We're about to know, bro. Another save. Another save. He's saving Morocco today. And imagine, this is why for penalties, and he's good on penalties, isn't it? Is it extra time? Extra time. Extra time. 8 minutes. Never mind, I was wrong. 8 minutes of additional time. I was wrong. It's 8 minutes. Senegal on the right hand side. Senegal crossed in. Oh my god, what a crucial clearance from the defender. It would have been a tap-in. Crucial clearance. Vision says Senegal will score in the 90 plus 8th minute from a corner, bro. Bro, look at the fans. I love it. I love it. Big up, Yusuf. Nice to see you. 1-0. 1-0 for Senegal. But I don't think the goal will count. It'll probably go to VAR. Because a Moroccan player went down in the box. Guys, Senegal are saying this goal should stand. Let's have a look at the replay. Was this a foul on the defender in the box? He pushed him. He did push him down. Yeah, the goal is not going to stand. Henry says, why did my club lose to Everton? Bro, I'm surprised Villa didn't win there. They could have gone 4 points behind Arsenal and they lost at home to Everton. You think it's soft? A little bit. A little bit, but they probably also didn't want the game to be decided based off of just that. I don't know. Corner for Morocco. 4 minutes left, you guys. 4 minutes left. Leo, if this match goes to pen shootouts, then Morocco will win. Yeah, I probably have to agree because of the keeper. But at the same time, bro, at the same time, Mendy is incredible. Both keepers are at a top level. Maru says, after watching this game, Leo, who has a chance to progress in the World Cup? Senegal against France and Norway, or Morocco against Brazil and Scotland? I think Morocco against Brazil and Scotland. And I miss a goal? No goal, Wifa. If this is your team, you would think it's a clear goal. I think it should count. I think it's, I don't know. Senegal will score, says Yusuf, in extra time? Or you think in the 3 minutes that are left here? Damn, Brahim ain't happy. Ain't happy whatsoever. Penalty check! No, VR is having a penalty check right now. Oh my god, it could be a penalty in the last seconds of this game. No way. Let's have a look at the replay. No, the game cannot be decided on this. Are you kidding me? Bro, I don't know. That's a bit soft. What do you guys think? He dragged down Brahim Diaz. Would you guys give a pen for that? He's gonna give it, but I don't know, bro. That's a bit soft for me. What do you guys think? He puts him down, but it's not like a big... I don't think it's a big shove down. What do you guys think? Would you give a pen? I need to do a poll because this is a big decision here. For me, it's true. I wouldn't give a pen for that because, yes, he drags him, but it's not that much of a drag. It's a soft drag. It's given the penalty. Oh my goodness, bro. The game is going to be decided like this. The Moroccans are going crazy. Go 12 says, yes, I would give a pen. I don't think I would. I don't think I would. But I could understand why they do it too, I guess. But it's a bit soft. Listen, guys, the game is gonna be decided by this one spot kick. It's gonna all be decided by this. Oh God, I feel for Senegal right now. I really feel for Senegal right now. 64% of you guys are saying it should not be a pen. Oh my goodness, bro. The Senegalese players are losing it, and I understand. It's a penalty in the last seconds. This is arguably the biggest moment of Mendy's career so far. The goalkeeper of Senegal. Turn your sound up. I'm going to turn the sound up. I'm not going to look at the chat though. Don't look at the chat, guys, because some people will be trying to ruin the suspense. It hasn't been taken yet. It has not been taken yet. Do not look at the chat, guys, because some people are going to be trying to spoil, and there's nothing you can do. Mendy, I want him to save this penalty because now I want more drama in extra time. I want more drama in extra time. Come on, Mendy. I want a penalty save here. Imagine how happy all the Moroccan people will be, though. Who's going to take the pen? Who's going to take the pen? It's going to be the biggest moment of their career. Whichever Moroccan player is taken in, it's going to be the biggest moment of his career. Jeez Louise. I was supporting Morocco, but this incident, bro, I need him to save. Who's taking it, guys? There's so many players around the penalty right now. Oh my God, I would feel the pressure. I think it's going to be Brahim Diaz. I think it's going to be the Real Madrid player, Brahim Diaz. We need Mendy to save this, guys. The Senegalese players are leaving the pitch? The Senegalese players are leaving the pitch? Whoa, what's going on right now? The Senegalese players are leaving the pitch. Wait, what's happening here? Guys, what's going on? What is this drama? Guys, what is going on right now? Why are the Senegalese players coming off the pitch? What is actually going on? It looks like they're boycotting. Bro, I've never seen this before. They're not even listening to the referee. It looks like they're just boycotting. Like, what is this drama? Alinos, do you see what's going on right now? It looks like the Senegalese players are pretty much just saying, nah, we're not accepting the decision. And they're not even... They're just coming off the pitch. Bro, what is this? This is a crash out on the pitch. That's a rage quit. Exactly, Deliora. Bro, they're just not accepting the decision from the referee. What is this? It's rage quitting in real life. I've never seen this before, I don't think. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Like, the decision's been made and now they're re-showing it as if, like, what is AFCON football, bro? No, I've never seen this before. I have never seen this before. It's too soft for me. I wouldn't have given that pen. Genuinely, I wouldn't have given that pen. I just saw it in real time. For me, Brahim Diaz goes down too easily. I wouldn't give that penalty personally. But yeah, that's just me. All the team is going in the VR room. Let's go, bro. I am shook right now. I do not understand what this mess is. I don't, bro. Bro, they can't take the pen if Mendy isn't even on the pitch. The Senegalese keeper isn't even there, bro. They can't take the pen. I am shook right now. It's very soft to give, but I think the player around the neck was the decision. I don't know. Bro. What is going on? It's now the 105th minute. Bro, we're on minute 105. Why are they boycotting? Because they're not happy with the decision, Alyssa. They don't think it should be a penalty. So I guess they're trying to negotiate with the referees, bro. I think, look, all the Senegalese players are still getting off the pitch. And I think they're trying to like argue. They're trying to Oh, they're actually rage quitting. No, Mendy, it looks like he's actually just sitting down. No, they're going down the tunnel? Bro, they're actually leaving the pitch right now. Senegal. I don't understand what I'm seeing. Look, he's even the manager is saying, Sadio Mane, get off the pitch. They're going back down the tunnel. It's a boycott. I do not understand what's going on right now. I've never seen this before, ever in a football game, ever. Only in AFCON, bro. I don't understand what's going on. The players have actually gone down the tunnel. They've left the pitch. The Senegalese players have left the pitch. This is bad. This is really bad. This is really bad. I think Sadio Mane is telling everybody to come back because he's like, we can't do this sportsmanship-wise. Guys, look at Sadio Mane. He's saying come back onto the pitch. He's still on the pitch. And I think he's telling his team to come back. Sadio. Look at Sadio. Now they're coming back. Yeah, Sadio is the leader of this group. Sadio is the leader. Look what he's telling everybody, come back. We're better than this. We're not gonna force quit. The decision has been made. Mane didn't want to leave the pitch. He wanted to lose with honor. This is not a good look. This is crazy. They must think it's rigged. I'm telling you, the Senegalese players must think that it's rigged. Look how much of a leader Sadio Mane is. Watch Sadio go and goal. Bro, imagine Sadio's going down the tunnel to try to get his teammates back. Guys. Sadio Mane is going down the tunnel. Look, Sadio's running down the tunnel to try to get the goalkeeper and bring the team back. The referee is... It's bad. There's no authority. Sadio Mane deserves the respect. Exactly, Deliora. I think the coach was telling the players to go back into the dressing room. Deliora. And I think it's Sadio Mane who told everybody to come back. I think it's Sadio Mane. Can we get W Sadio? Because look at the leadership we're seeing on the pitch from Sadio. Look at the leadership. Q1 says this is never a penalty. Disgraceful. I said it was too soft for me when you look at it in regular time. In slow-mo, it looks worse. But in real time, for me, Brahim Diaz goes down too easily in the box there. That's for me, at least. But damn, can we get W Sadio spammed in the building? Because he's the one that showed the real leadership when it looked like they were just ready to rage quit. That's our legend right there, Sadio. Absolute legend off the pitch. We know he's... absolutely world class on the pitch, but Sadio, man, is world class off it. Sadio, man. Let's get the W Sadio spammed in the building. That's a captain right there. That's a captain. That's a captain. 90 plus 20. Bro, this is crazy. AFCON football is a delight, bro. What is this? I'm telling you, I've never seen this before in my life. I've genuinely never seen this before in my life of football. And we're talking about a cup final here. This is happening in a cup final that this team was basically ready to rage quit. I'm shook. I'm shook. Here we go, guys. I'm not going to look at the chat because the penalty is happening right now. The penalty is happening right now. Come on, I want Mendy to save this. Here we go, guys. This is the penalty to win it, to win the African Cup. On home soil, Brahim Diaz with a chance to be a legend for forever. Forever here, Brahim Diaz. Up against Mendy. Oh boy, bro. Imagine the pressure after waiting all that time. Bro, imagine the pressure after waiting all that time. Imagine the pressure, bro. Here we go. Here we go. I'm not looking at the chat. Here we go. Here we go. Brahim Diaz steps up. And he misses! Oh my god, he's missed after all that drama. Bro, what the f is this game? What the is this game? I've never seen anything like it. We have like 10. They were ready to rage quit. And he freaking tries to dink the keeper. Oh my god, I cannot believe what I'm watching. I cannot freaking believe what I'm watching. He tried to dink Mendy. After waiting all that time, it's one of the worst pens. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what the are we actually watching? Brahim Diaz, guys, it's heading to extra time. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to disrespect Morocco. It's just crazy that we went through all that freaking drama and then he steps up for the penalty and it's just like, and it's not. This might be the greatest AFCON final in the history, bro, with the drama we've just seen. And now we're headed to extra time. Bro, we got to the 114th minute, FYI, by the way. 114th minute and we haven't even begun extra time. This is crazy drama. Bro, can we get W SADIO spammed in the building again? He did it out of respect. Guys, what if he did it out of respect? Nah, because look at his reaction. He didn't do it out of respect. You're crazy to think he would do that out of respect because you got to look at his reaction. Bro, I'm shook right now. What did we just watch? I've never seen anything resemble this. I've never seen anything resemble this from anything I've ever seen. Oh my goodness, the drama. And I'm glad that we're going into extra time now. Like now, imagine the tension in this extra time, bro. This is going to be absolute cinema. Oh my god, I can't wait for this extra time. Bro. I love SADIO though. I love him. Another AFCON history match this is. This is crazy, bro. Guys, I'm going to say it now. I wasn't that confident in my predictions before. I think Senegal will go on to win it now. What are we saying? W Mane, my Liverpool legend, bro. What an absolute legend. He had the balls to tell everybody, get back on the pitch. We're going to finish this. What an absolute legend. Crazy, bro. That pen. Bro, and now the drama we're going to get in extra time. The drama we're going to get. The final is peak content right here. I'm telling you, I think now, I think my prediction is Senegal will go on to win it now. I think the levels of motivation they're about to have is going to be on a different level after that decision and everything that's happened. Leo, what if Brahim Diaz missed it on purpose, to be fair? No, you could say that, but look at his reaction. Animations. When you look at his reaction, there's just no way, because he's absolutely gutted. So that wouldn't be his reaction if he missed on purpose. There's just no way. Mo LSC Talk says, what a final, bro. I'm still shook right now. I can't believe what we just watched. I cannot believe what we've just watched. I'm shook. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Leo, do 3-4 halftime workout. Nah, bro. I could do one more set if you wanted. Nah, it doesn't go to there's extra time, so we're about to have 30 minutes of additional time now. 30 minutes of additional time. Daniel says, hi Leo, has it been a good final? I'm going to watch the rest, bro. Especially the final moments. This is let me just put it like this. It's a final I'll never, ever forget. Never, ever forget. Mo LSC Talk says Senegal will now play with we must end it mentality. They saw how it can all go down. I hope they give it all. I think they will. Bro, and I would love nothing more now than a SADIO Mane winner. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Exactly, he didn't do it on purpose. Absolutely not. There's no way. He tried to trick the goalie like the big players. Many used it before. Yeah, bro. Remember Zinedine Zidane doing it in the World Cup final, the Panenka Arenas 2006 World Cup final, bro. Zidane. Crazy. This is the craziest game I've ever watched, says Alyssa. Mane is my hero, bro. I love SADIO even more now. I love SADIO even more now. This is absolutely wild. People in my chat are saying, is this a final or is it a Netflix show? Are we watching a Netflix show right now, live on television? Can you give a quick live what happened? I mean, Daniel, there were chances for both teams. I would say the man of the match was probably the Moroccan keeper. He was just absolutely made some big saves. For me, he was the man of the match because Senegal had some really great chances, but it was towards the end where basically there was a drag in the box and they awarded Morocco a penalty, but the Senegalese players weren't happy at all, so they walked off the pitch, literally. Went down the tunnel and everything, but one of the only players to stay on the pitch was SADIO Mane, and he's the one that told everybody to come back. Talk about leadership. Oh my god, what a goal! What a freaking goal! Oh my god, Senegal have done it. I was just saying, I think Senegal will go on to win it now because of what happened. And what an absolute finish in extra time. They only needed 3 minutes in extra time and Senegal is 1-0 up. What an absolute golacito. I was just saying the Moroccan keeper has been on absolute fire. But there's nothing he could do about that. There's absolutely nothing he could do about that. Oh my goodness. What a strike from Gay. What a strike from Papa Gay. Papa Gay, who plays for Villarreal. Golacito. Let's have a look at the replay. It's played toward the left-hand side. He picks it up deep. That's a solo golazo. He picked it up and he dribbled some distance. Look, he had 2 players on him. Top right-hand corner. It goes crossbar in. No goalkeeper on the planet is saving that. Crossbar in. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe what I've just watched. I cannot believe what I've just watched. What a goal. What a goal. Talk about drama. They've delivered with the drama in this game. Now Morocco is going to go all out attack and it's going to be an open game 2 in extra time. Fair play, bro. Fair play. This is crazy. What is this game? I know. I don't understand what I'm watching right now. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ, bro. That's it. Bro, SADIO Mane. All-timer. Your favorite player of all time? Understandably so. He's an icon. Ooh, Brahim Diaz with some decent footwork, but the strike is straight at the keeper. First 24 minutes of added time and now a banger in extra time only in AFCON. Jeez Louise, bro. Do you miss Mane yet? Yes, I miss him so much because I see that he could absolutely still play for Liverpool. My dream is he comes back till the rest of the season because he would start on the left wing for us. This is why AFCON is the best tournament, says Yusuf. Bro, I cannot believe this final is just absolute cinema. And I think there's more drama to come because, like I said, they're going to go all out attack. They've just taken off Brahim Diaz. Bro, they've taken off. They need a goal. Wait, what is this sub, guys? They need a goal and they're taking off their top scorer, AFCON, Brahim Diaz. I know he missed the pen, but still. They're taking off their top. Oh, we got the Lille. We got the Lille striker coming on. Never mind. It's a good substitution. Never mind. Igamane. Guys, the striker who just came on for Morocco, he plays for Lille. Here we go. Guys, imagine the Lille keeper. AFCON is the best competition for drama. Bro, football is incredible. Absolutely incredible. No, Daniel, what I love was the sportsmanship he showed because Daniel, there was so much pressure and basically all the Senegalese players went down to the changing rooms and they left the pitch. They went down the tunnel and SADIO was the one who remained on the pitch and he said, no, we're going to play this, come back on the pitch. Mendy catches it here in the box. Mane knew if they all went inside, auto win for Morocco. I know, but so did everybody else, Inspect. So did everybody else. Anybody who plays football knows that's a rule. If you just quit, then that's technically a forfeit. And then Morocco would have won 3-0. Alino says Mane really deserves all the glory. Such a player. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like Alino, when I think about a complete winger, I'm not so sure I can think of a player better than Sadio Mane in terms of complete winger. Because he has the goal scoring, he has every attribute you would want in a winger. I think he has Sadio Mane. Like genuinely. He's just and he's really, really clutch. The amount of big goals he would score in important games too. Bianca said this is even better than Inter Barca. Ooh, that looked dangerous on Mendy. And it's a late challenge. It's a late challenge. We got the rain for the extra drama too. Bro. Jeez Louise. Damn, Brahim Diaz with tears in his eyes. Here we go, guys. I can't calm down. No way they lose on home soil. I mean, there's still a lot of time left. Damn, 9 shots for Senegal, 13 for Morocco. But I do think Senegal's shots... Nah, bro, I couldn't handle... Daniel, my... Oh my god, what a chance! So close for the... Oh my goodness, guys, look at this header. Look how close. I want to see a replay. No, maybe it wasn't as close, actually. Look close from that angle. Maybe it's not as close as it looked. Delior says, I think Morocco can appeal the outcome of the match, though. One large majority of the players exited the field. They left the field for a large portion of time, essentially confirming a forfeit. I don't think so, though, Delior, because it's the referee, I think, would have had to make a decision in the moment saying this is the max amount of time. There's no rule around that, so I don't think they can. And then saying large majority, but there was still enough. I think if all the Senegalese players had been off the pitch, you could say yes, but there were still a few, like SADIO, until he sprinted back, you know? So... 2-0. Oh god, I thought that was 2-0. What a block! Bro, this is making me want to go to... This is making me even more excited. I'm not saying there's going to be as much drama in the Marseille game, but still to be there. And I hope I'm going to bring you guys... I'm going to bring you guys the content. Bro, this final is absolute insane, bro. Literally, I can't hold myself from screaming. But yeah, guys, I'll be going to the Marseille game where it's known to be one of the craziest atmospheres in Europe. And I'm going to be dropping content, so look out for that, guys. Look out. Here we go. It's about to be the end of the first part of extra time. Hey, Leo, I just got on stream and I saw there was 20 minutes. Yeah, bro, it was absolutely crazy, the end of that game. Absolutely crazy. Here we go, guys. This is the end. I'm going to go pee real quick, but I'm shook right now. I don't understand what we've watched. Wait, let me stop the timer and we're going to reset at 105 minutes. We're going to reset at 105 minutes. Okay? Bro. Bro, you best believe I'm going to be doing an appreciation post for Sadio Mane at full time. No matter what. Appreciation post for Sadio. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Guys, let me know in the building if you think Morocco will equalize in extra time. Or you think Senegal's going to win this. What are we saying? What are we saying here? What do you guys think? France versus Senegal in the group stage of the World Cup will be a great match. This is so insane, bro. Ooh. Yes, take it to the penalty shootout. This is very interesting. So you guys think they could score, Morocco? You guys think Morocco could score here? Oh my god, what a save! No, there's no way. No, there's no way Morocco haven't scored. No, there's no way Morocco haven't scored. No, there's no way. I need to have a look at the replay of that. Do you see this save from Mendy? He saved a penalty and then he saves that off the corner. We need to have a look at the replay of that. I cannot believe what we've just watched. Hakimi goes down. Could be a yellow for SADIO. No. Play on. Advantage. Oh, never mind. I thought he saved it. Never mind. It hit the crossbar. It's not a save. Never mind. It looks so, bro, in regular, it looks so clearly like it was a Mendy save, but when you look at the replay, actually he didn't touch it at all. It just hit the crossbar. Oh my goodness, bro. The intensity now in this game. And we still have 12 minutes left to play. 12 minutes left to play in this extra time where Morocco is just going to be going all out attack. It's going to be a free kick from Morocco now in a very dangerous situation. Dangerous set piece here. Straight at Mendy. Straight at Mendy. Senegal have some space here. What a save! 2-0. No, he missed! Oh my god, what is this miss? I've never seen this kind of miss in my life. I've never seen, this is the craziest final I've ever seen in my lifetime. After the 2022 World Cup. What is this miss? Look, it's a great save, and then he just had to tap it in. He just had to tap it in. He just had to tap it in. I don't understand what we're watching in this game, bro. I don't understand what we're watching in this game. I don't understand what we're watching in this game, bro. They should be 2-0 right now for Senegal. It should be 2-0. It was a tap-in on the rebound. It was quite literally a tap-in on the rebound. Look at this. What a save from... What is that save initially? Even on the follow-up, bro, he had a slight touch to it. No, that's as good of a save as I've seen. He gets a little touch to it. Oh my god, guys, look at the replay. Oh my goodness, guys, look at the replay. The keeper, Bono, still gets something to put him off, even on the rebound. That's a world-class save from Bono. Oh my goodness. World-class from Bono. He's my man of the match in this game. Crazy. Because the goal, he could do nothing about the goal. Literally went crossbar in. Bro, AFCON is I'm never missing. We didn't miss, but AFCON is actually so wild. I don't understand what we're watching here. I do not know what we're watching here. Keeper caused him to miss. It's absolutely world class from Bono when you look at the replay. Just a slight touch he got on it put him off on the rebound. It's absolutely world class. And the initial save too was outstanding. So the double save, that's Dudek vibes. Dudek and Istanbul in extra time vibes. The goalie pushed the ball onto him exactly. Bono take... Hi, Connor. Bro. What a legend. What a legend SADIO is. This is one of the craziest. It's going to be a corner. Corner for Senegal. Sadio Mane with a hit, and it's taking a deflection. It's going to be a corner. It's going to be a corner. The referee is saying watch the time. Because there's going to be even more additional time in this. Definition of leadership. Leo, has it been a good game? Incredible game of drama. Absolutely incredible game of drama. Absolutely incredible. What was Liverpool's prime? 2019. 2019, I would say. Was our prime. It's going to be a counter-attack. Oh, that's good defending. Really good defending. Why are so many whistles? Because it's in Morocco, bro. They're obviously not happy with Senegal. What a touch! Oh, it's gonna be a foul. It's gonna be a foul. Liverpool 2019 was on another level, yeah, bro. That Aguero moment. It's only 3 minutes of additional time, you guys. 3 minutes of additional time. I barely... SADIO. I'm doing an appreciation post for SADIO right now. That's going to go live the second it's done. Here we go, guys. It's about to be... Bro, what's crazy though is because this game is in Morocco, they might boo. They may be booing Senegal at halftime, at full time, which is crazy because they would have been winning. Imagine. GG's! They've done it. Senegal have done it. Sadio Mane. Senegal, bro. Congratulations to Senegal. Sadio Mane. Icon. Bro, GG's. What a crazy freaking game. Who would have thought Senegal would end up winning, bro? I mean, after the missed pen, I did say I thought it was more likely that they would go on to win. But this is wild, bro. They've done it. They are champions. They freaking done it. I did an appreciation post for Sadio Mane just as the game ended. What an icon. Senegal are AFCON champions once again, bro. Everybody is congratulating Sadio. Look. He said before, by the way, Sadio said this was his last AFCON ever of his career because he's 33. Imagine what a way for him to end it. Imagine if they left and they just force quit. That just shows... I cannot believe it. What a freaking leader. What an icon. Bring Sadio Mane back to Liverpool right now. Bring him back. I just got different levels of nostalgia watching this game. I got different levels of nostalgia. I say bring him back. Bring him back. The best player in the world. He is the best player in the world. Let's be real. Let's be real. Bro, this is insane. I still can't believe what we watched. I still cannot believe what we just watched. I'm gonna make a video for SADIO. I have to. We're in Morocco. were awarded a penalty in the final moments. All the Senegalese players were unhappy with the decision, so they left. On the pitch, saying they must Brahim Diaz, bro. Imagine, I feel for how Brahim Diaz must be feeling right now, though. Diaz missed the pen. Brahim Diaz missed the pen. And Senegal games I've ever seen. Guys, would you agree that if it wasn't for what SADIO did, that they might not even be AFCON champions right now? Would you guys agree, or is that going too far? Is that going too far? You agree? Yeah, because imagine. As if it wasn't for him, they might... Champions. Is it one of the best in the deck? It's crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. You just don't Panenka in a final. Alyssa, some do. Zinedine Zidane did it in a freaking World Cup final. And he scored it. But yeah, to take the risk, you got to be so freaking confident you pull it off. But anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this live. What a crazy night we got to experience together. I'm about to film a short now on giving credit to Sadio Mane because he freaking deserves the love. But guys, as always, thank you for the support. This is one I think we're all going to remember forever because we've never seen anything like it, you know, and I'm still shook right now, to be honest, but that's how football delivers. It delivers drama. It freaking delivers drama, and that's why we love this game so freaking much. But guys, have a beautiful rest of your night and a beautiful start to your week. I'll see you very soon. We love this game. We freaking love this game.